I'm joined in the studio by Edem Antonio Edem Asinyo. Now, Edem is an alumnus of the University of Ghana, the current coach of the UG Debate Society. He currently works as the Chief Operating Officer of Joic and Joicom Commodities and Agribusiness Companies. Aside his coaching career, Antonio has also been a lover of discourse and believes in its capacity to re-engineer social constructs and build the inclusive society we need. His journey through debate has seen many triumphs and groundbreaking activities and several awards, the most recent being his election as the president of the World Universities Debate Council. He is defined by his hallmark of novelty and integrity in all endeavors. So, Edem, I'll say first of all, congratulations on being voted the president of the World Debate Society.
Council, yeah.
The World Debate Council, yes. But what does this mean? What's the World Debate Council? What do you do?
Okay. Thank you and good morning to your listeners. The World University Debating Council is an institution that has been in existence since 1981. And I'm happy to be elected as the 40th president of the council, which is made up of over 90 countries and over 400 universities. And we meet annually between 27th of December to the 4th of January the following year for an annual competition, which is the biggest university students gathering across the world.
The biggest university students gathering, whether it's for sports or it's for...
We have over 400 universities and about 2,000 debaters. So you can imagine the number of representations that we have.
How did this happen? 90 countries, 400 universities. How did you get this?
How did I get elected?
Yes, how did you get elected?
This was my I just got elected on 1st of January in University of Cape Town, which is arguably one of the best universities on the continent, aside University of Ghana, of course. I didn't go to Cape Town wanting to be council president. I thought I was just sitting there, and whilst the council meeting was ongoing, I was speaking to the Chinese delegate, who then told me he thinks I should put myself up. I felt a bit unsettled, but looking back, we've been complaining that Africans have not been well represented. I mean, at the World Council, it's only Ghana and South Africa that have a voting right. Other countries are only observers, and you only get that based on your number of participation and what your contribution is.
Okay.
So, clearly, the African bloc was underrepresented on that council. But after the UK delegate was nominated to be president, I felt motivated by the Chinese delegate and by my own experience also, considering the past, my experience in Mexico and my experience in Malaysia. So I was put up, and we started campaigning on the first. That was on the 29th of December. Then the election was on the 1st of January, and thankfully I won by a two-thirds majority. So
a two-thirds majority.
Sure.
That's a comfortable lead, isn't it?
It is. That's a real one.
Amazing. So what does this mean going forward? Now you are president of the World Debate Council. What does that change for you?
It gives me, it empowers me, to be honest, to do what I've been wanting to do. I'm not one that love to complain, and my students and my colleagues know that about me. So now that I have the opportunity and I've been empowered or entrusted with the power to effect change, one of the things we need to deal with is the structural racism within the World University Debating Council. Already there's an ongoing policy to reform it, which has got to do with the team code. I don't know if that... The team code is basically taken... You don't necessarily get to identify as someone from Harvard or University of Ghana, just so we take the biases off. So you only get to know that at the finals, that's okay, let's say University of Ghana won. So that we believe will deal with the biases. Again, we also are looking at increasing the number of African representations in the competition itself.
Okay.
It's always been won by, this year University of Sydney won, but last year Harvard won. And it's been won by the supposed elite universities. My hope is to work together with the African bloc and also the Asian and Latin American bloc to get debating more competitive. I mean, University of Ghana is the only Ghanaian university that participating in Worlds, and I don't think that is fair. And it's only fair that under my presidency would have more than 10 Ghanaian universities participating in the World Championship. I believe we have the mental ability to compete globally. So
Antonio, Edem, Asinyo, I'm sitting in front of a world president right
Daniel.
now. When I hear you talking about Harvard and University of Sydney and all of that, in my mind, I'm like, Charlie, this guy.
It's humbling. It's humbling.
But tell us a bit about yourself. You just have about a minute to go. Who are you? I mean, I hope it's not a dumb question.
No, no, I don't think so. I'm a Ghanaian, proud one. I'm very interested in this course, and I really think that is the only way to get things to happen when we appreciate and listen to each other, whether in politics or in the field of work